Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, Greg here from Emerald House of Cars and welcome to today's quick virtual walk around. Now today we've got a really stunning example with us, something that I am a huge fan of myself, possibly the best hot hatch ever. It is of course the Audi Rs3. However, this one has a bit of a twist. This one is the Sport Edition, meaning you get 395 brake horsepower from the 2.5 litre engine. Now on top of that, you also get a fantastic factory spec from standard because of its Sport Edition status. Now, coming down here, the Quattro, of course you get the 4-wheel drive. And speaking of wheels, you get these as stock, the 19-inch, almost new turbine alloy wheels finished in gloss black and chrome on the diamond cut. You've got your black RS caliper, and you can see you've also got the black edition styling all the way across. Gloss black door mirrors, gloss black window housing, tinted privacy glass, gloss black B-pillars, and of course the glass on the panoramic roof along with a black top section on the roof. Now, moving across from there, you can also see you've got your headlights here with your LED feature. Moving down from parking sensors, you've got the gloss black honeycomb grille, which is a fantastic looking bit of kit and really adds to the aggressive presence of an Rs3. Down the bottom, you've got the lower half, the top splitter as such, in gloss black and the contrasting Glacier white as well. And you can see you've got the big RS grille, big open slats, black badging, and of course the Quattro 4-wheel drive badging on the front, on the lower half. But if that's behind you, it looks evil, it looks angry, and you're gonna get out of the way. Now in terms of paintwork, you can see you've got that gorgeous Glacier white finish on there. That is the pearlescent white, so you can see it's got a deep rich metallic flake all the way across in certain lights. Moving around, you've got sport suspension. You can see it's been lowered from factory to give you that nimble agile handling that the Rs3s are renowned for. And you can also see, moving this way, built-in indicators, gloss black on your A pillar, body coloured door mirrors. And moving around, you've also got the sport specific styler, real nice aerodynamic design on there. You've also got gloss black on your C pillar, tinted privacy glass, rear wiper. You come all the way down, black badging, sweeping indicator function on the rear lights, gloss black diffuser and thunderous sounding dual exit exhaust. You've got rear parking sensors as well. And in terms of opening the boot, hold the button down in the middle on the key, that unlocks it, lift it up, and you can see you're greeted by a very spacious boot indeed, especially considering this is more of a track car that's legal for the road. Now, under the official Audi rubber matting, what you can see, which is not easy to lift up with one hand, under here, lift that up, you've of course got your sub and you've got some storage options if needed. Now to close the boot, just gently shut it down, you don't need to slam it, just gently, that'll latch and lock and your indicators will flash to alert you when done so. But in terms of presentation, overall a very well presented car, exactly how you would expect. And although it has covered quite a few miles since it's been there, don't think it's been raced, rallied or anything like that. The previous owner of this unfortunately passed on, but he was an older gentleman, an enthusiast car collector who was very well known in the local community. So I can assure you that this has been serviced every 6 months by a specialist and it's been really well maintained. I don't personally think that you're going to find a better example than this one in terms of presentation, service history or enthusiast ownership. But sorry to hear that about the previous owner, sorry to let you know that, but it's very important you are aware. His wish was for this car to be cherished by the next owner. Now, in terms of opening the car up, open it up on the keys and you get inside and you can see you've got that gorgeous quilted Napa leather design in there, white contrast stitching. You've also of course got the perforated leather in the centre and you've got that gorgeous deep black Napa leather. You've got Isofix on the 2 outer seats And you've got rubber mats throughout. Again, a prime example of how the previous owner didn't wish for any mats to get damaged or the carpet underneath. And then when you get in the cockpit, it's exactly what you'd expect. It looks absolutely tremendous. Half Alcantara on the steering wheel, half lap of leather, flat bottom, white contrast stitching, virtual cockpit, Quattro badging, and let's not forget, you've also got the interior carbon fibre package. Now moving around, you can see quilted super sport seats, the Napa leather again, diamante pattern, no wear on the bolster, no issues, no problems, white contrast stitching, RS logo, manually adjustable seats. You can also see you've got the leg extender just here, and you've also got the storage drawer just underneath. Moving across, stainless steel sports pedals, and then you come down and around, you can see half Alcantara, half leather on the armrest, electric windows, electric adjustable mirrors, which are also heated, and you've got deadlock as well. Then when you get inside, you can see you've got that carbon fibre package again, all the way across where you'd normally have the brushed aluminium. And down here, you've got auto lighting, you've got your fog lighting, you've got, of course, your dip beam, and of course, your instrument cluster lighting as well. And you've got the intricate design on the air vent sleeves. Now, in terms of turning it on, very simple. Key in the ignition, turn it 3/4, don't turn it on straight away. There's a trick with these sort of cars in which you need to do the options, and there is of course a ghost alarm on this as well, which we'll just do now. So now that we put the ghost alarm in, turn the key, and you can see that the RS3 starts up with no issues, no problem, no delay, no hesitation, and most importantly, no warning lights. Now of course the ghost alarm is a specialist aftermarket option to ensure that the car is kept safe. It's coded, so it means that only you know the code, and it just gives you that extra level of reassurance. Now in terms of the dashboard and factory features, you can see you've got your digital display. Scrolling across using the left hand button on the steering wheel, you can see bring up the nice big, really large display of the digital or virtual cockpit. Audi made it the best thing since sliced bread when this was invented, and for some reason everybody else tried to follow suit. But one thing we know about Audi, nobody does it better. High contrast, high resolution, totally keeps all your focus on what's ahead of you, not what's around you. Now what you can do on there, if you click the view button, you can also change options to give you a different display, and you can change it all and configure it, but we haven't got time to go through all that. What we are going to do though, mind you, is just take a look at the different options that are on there. So you can see you've got your mileage, you've got your consumption figures, you've got your date, your time, you've got your memory on there as well. Any faults or any issues, you can see this just at the minute gives you a max engine speed. Now that is a safety feature, so you don't harm the engine. It does it on all RS3s, and it just means here, of course, you can see where you're able to rev it to due to temperature. So well done Audi for that one. You've also, of course, got your Bluetooth, your telephone, and then your virtual cockpit. Now the steering wheel itself, again, as I've said, soft touch Napa leather, no marks. It's almost brand new. You've got the gorgeous intricate white stitching, the Alcantara on the outer edge, which is not damaged, not scratched, not worn. Really, really comfortable. On the back, you've got your gloss black and chrome on your paddle shift. So, of course, are used for the optimum sports driving. You can take control of the automatic gearbox and change when the shift or the transmission change takes place. It's also great for bad weather. With a four-wheel drive, you're able to drive it in ice and snow and make easy progress and not have any performance hampered. You've also got your instrument cluster menu just on here, and of course here voice control, volume control, and other options as well. Come down to the bottom of the sculpted steering wheel. Really good condition, as I've said. RS, flat bottom, concave base, Boscher. Now next one on here, you can see you've got your high beam lighting. Now this one is really quite a cool feature. You can see on there, you can click it. It's not auto high beam, it is manual, so don't think that. You've got indicators, and on this side you've got your wipers, and down here you've got your cruise control with limiter as well. Moving across from there, intricate details, gloss black, and the gorgeous almost 3D aluminium on the sleeves just there. Got your Quattro badging just so everybody knows they're safe and you can drive anywhere at any time, and the carbon fibre inlay as well. You've got your pop-up media system, which if you sit back you can see you can have media and map in both systems, so everybody's aware of where you're going. No arguing on the road trips. Down here you can see you've got auto start stop, audible parking sensors, you've got hazard lights, traction control, turn the media system off, and that will pop down, which is quite a theft deterrent as well, just for those looking in. And you've got your drive select just here. Now if you click on drive select, it's not got mag ride, but you can see you've got your individual mode, of which you can tailor here, change your engine sound, which of course does come through through the speakers. You can hear it enhances it. That's called Sound Couture, and it's a very popular option, but you can change that down if you wish. You've got Quattro, which is of course your four-wheel drive, your steering, and your engine and gearbox as well. Now moving around and down from there, you've got heated seats in 3 stages for both the front passenger and front driver. Dual zone air conditioning, that includes air recirculation just here. You've also got heated front screen, heated rear screen, change air distribution just here, and of course you can see where the air is distributed, and aircon on or off just here. Now moving down, 12-volt charger. You've also got pen holder, dual cup holder. You've got that grained, almost black aluminium feel there, and we'll come on to this in just a minute. Moving down, that goes into the satin finish with a chrome oscillating rotating keypad for your media control, nav, map, telephone, radio, media if you don't like using this, menu, and the back button. If you do go onto the menu, you can see you've got your car settings just here. We'll go back, you've got vehicle settings, date and time. You can change a function of the steering wheel button. For us, it was easy to do the drive select mode. You've got exterior lighting, auto headlights, and you've got the background lighting. You can turn that all the way up, and that just gives you a bit of ambience in the car at night time. Now it's not multi-function ambient lighting, there's just certain elements that do illuminate. You got on here long press to open the windows. You can have all the doors unlock. You can also go on to driver assist. You've got speed warning, parking aid, rest recommendation, rain sensor. You've got air conditioning, servicing and checks, and the handbook as well. If you scroll down, you've got sound. You can change all the different options for the sound. You've also got navigation, telephone, announcements, speech, parking aid, and MMI. That is of course the sound as well. You can go on radio, and on there you can see you've got DAB, FM and AM. You've got media as well. We're just going to turn that down, or else we'll get copyrighted. Now on there you can see you've got CD, DVD facility as well, which will only be active when the car's stationary. You've got SD card, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Bluetooth telephone, navigation, map, Audi Connect, which of course you'll need to speak to Audi just to confirm that is active, and Audi smartphone. You can see Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, subject to device compatibility. And then that is pretty much the menu all in one. Finishing off down here, you've got auto hold for the hills and assist, and here you've got your electronic parking brake. Now this, the gorgeous Audi sports gearbox, easy to use, great to look at. Foot on the brake, RS embezzlement just on here, red, gloss black, chrome and Alcantara, really comfortable, really nice to grip. And you've got this immaculately finished leather gear gaiter with white stitching. Now there is a lever on the back. Put on the brake, press it down to D, you can see that you're now in drive. And if you click it down again, you'll see it changes. So click it down once, you'll hear the car makes a total different noise, and now it's in sport mode. That means it increases its throttle response, increases its rev ratio, and it gives you a blisteringly good performing Rs3. Now there is another mode on this, and to do that, click across to the left. You're now in manual, and you can either use the paddle shift to do the driving, or you can use the gearbox itself in terms of a tronic gearbox. Now really easy to change up the gears. You press it up. To change down the gears, you change it down. Pop it in reverse, click the lever in, push it up so the R's illuminated, and you'll see your parking system is illuminated on the dashboard, front and rear. And finally, to finish off the features in here, you can see you've got QI wireless charging, USB facilities and auxiliary as well. Passenger chair, again, free from any rips, stains, tears, bolsters. A real testament to Bob, the previous owner, and someone that really just loved his performance cars. And finally, the last feature is of course the electronic sunroof. Now to change this, you simply hold the button back, that'll lift the sunroof back, and you can see you get lots of natural air and natural daylight as well. You can of course push it forward, that'll close the roof. That still gives you the light but not the air, and if you wish to pull the sunblind forward, manually pull it, and you can see you've got the mesh netting effect that deads out any of the light. But all in all, It's a unbelievably well maintained, well presented and fantastic looking, technology laden, absolutely staggeringly great performing hot hatch. The RS3 is globally adored around the world for many reasons. When they look like this, they drive like this, and they're as great value for money as this, it really is no surprise. Now, something else you'd like to know about this car, along with every other one we have here on the pitch, is that this one has of course been treated to the 128 point emerald check prior to retailing. Now what that means is that this car's been given a thorough cosmetic and mechanical inspection at our on-site RAC approved facility, along with its specialist services that have been carried out very frequently in its lifetime. We've given this an oil and filter service, and we've made sure that it's in peak condition for your arrival, or if you're going to utilise our click and deliver option. Now in terms of that, there's a few options. If you're looking at financing, we've got over 30 of the market's best partners in order to help you get an approval on this car with some of the greatest APR rates currently out there in the market. And we do offer the renowned click and deliver service, which has proven very, very popular. For more information on that, speak to myself, speak to Tom, or speak to Victoria. We'll be more than happy to discuss the purchasing process with you in greater detail. But for me, Greg, here with the RS3 at Emerald Hates of Cars, we are of course used car retailer of the year for 2021 and probably the best car dealership in the UK. Thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate your time, and hopefully we'll hear from you very soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128 point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10.
Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10.
10.
10, obviously.
10.
10, I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In
Be
the
11.
UK.
But it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
And I'll give you 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%.
It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.